And introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 70.1 kilos and trains under Dylan Andrews and Vince Perry out of DTV Academy. Boasting an undefeated amateur record, 1 win, 0 losses, fighting out of Gold Coast, Australia. Make some noise for Makani Gray! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 69.7 kilos and trains under Brad Gawthorne out of Unite MMA. Boasting a 2-fight amateur record, fighting out of Tweed Heads, Australia. Make some noise for Finn Noonan! And when our action begins, our referee in charge, Thomas Churchill.
This fight is brought to you by proper number 12 Irish Whiskey. First fight of the night here at Eternal MMA. Gray in the blue, Noonan in the red, MCT. Matt Bones Williams now joined by Kyle Noak. This one proudly presented by proper number 12 Irish Whiskey.
Not surprised to see Gray look to press this one up against the fence early. We spoke to his credentials in the grapple, a purple bout, tender age of 18. So Dylan Andrews and Vince Perry and the team out there recognising good signs in this youngster. Purple bout, usually something to be attributed to a much older grappler.
Yeah, especially coming from Vince Perry's gym. Vince has been in the game forever, so I'm sure this guy's well and truly deserves his purple belt at 18 years old as well.
And hopefully Vince Perry's watching this on for wherever retirement has found him. And it's Noonan. Also credentials on the mat as a blue belt. He's picked up gold at the state jiu-jitsu tournament on occasion, but also has a boxing amateur background to speak of, and unbeaten inside the square circle, still chasing his first win inside the cage.
Gray's doing a great job of utilising that overhook there to stop Noonan from getting too low and sinking up a body clinch.
Spinning each other around at the moment like they're at a Year 12 formal. And sends it down to the deck. That's first base for Finn Noonan. We're going to control the wrist and pull that post out from underneath him. On himself in a good staging position to do some damage from here, Kyle.
Yeah, Noonan's a little bit high right now, allowing Gray to come out the bottom, but we'll see these little adjustments he makes here and see if he can get out from underneath.
First takedown for Finn Noonan, and ladies and gentlemen, the zinger, courtesy of Matt Bones Williams. Many to come later on throughout this evening here on the Gold Coast.
The deep half guard from Gray allows him to build up the base and get back to his feet as well to turn the corner there, establishes good head position and knee up to the solar plexus with 1 minute left to play in the first round. It's great. He fights back from some adversity. Now looking to try and settle the score in the first, Kyle.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. You mentioned it there, Matty, with that head position. It's very crucial when you are in that cleanse position to make sure you have the low position and you're pushing that pressure against his head. A lot of guys miss that step.
Separation now, centre cage. Forcing a Finn Noonan, Makani Gray. Makes some shots on the way out there and shooting a single leg of his own. Can he get it? And
he had to find a safer place in that exchange because it was the big straight right cross, that amateur boxing shining through there from Finn Noonan that got his attention and sent him stumbling. He wasn't looking anywhere and managed to find the leg as the 10-second clap of glow.
Final moments of round number 1 and what appeared to be a great round for Makani Gray. Noonan turning the tables. Tickets to any Eternal event of your choosing. Round 2.
Looks like he got his wits back about him in between rounds. Makani, and they've lit a fire underneath him as he comes blasting forward with some big punches, but almost exposed his back. It's Noonan burrowing in on those legs. Let's see if he tries to return this one back down, where he did find some success in the grapple midway through the first round.
Yeah, he's nice and low on the hips there. He should be able to lift him, but surprised to see Gray come out with the strikes, especially after Noonan sort of started dominating the later of that first round there. So he come out firing in the second.
Probably knows he needs a big round. He wants to get back in this fight, and that's a good way to get about it. Just 40 seconds in, it's on top, and he's got a good top position here, and half guard passing now to mount. Feet on the cage for Noonan. He'll look to off-balance Gray, trying to keep his hands on the mat. Those hands are up and about. They can do just that as he slaps it across the jaw of Noonan. Gray doing some good work on top.
First takedown attempt is successful for Makani Gray. Some big shots from a great position, but Noonan starting to get back to his feet. He does so, and trying to use those heavy hips to circle out and get off the cage. Not out of the woods yet.
No, and there's some great positioning on the ground there from Gray as well, as he gets his back taken right now and he gets out of it. He transitioned well from half guard into half mount into full mount and grapevine, and was able to land some ground and pound, but Noonan did a great job of finding the little holes and escaping there.
Was getting very good at an early stage in their career of developing an understanding of how to build up a base and create space using frames to get back up to their feet. And that was a good showcase from both grapplers as it went down to the mat. Got back up to the feet, but now it's Gray. Finds himself in the driver's seat once more. Just 1 minute now in the second round. He needed a big round and he's finding it. And Noonan build back up to his feet or get a sweep.
He's giving his back here. Makani Gray, this is not where you want to be. He's 1-0. He won his last fight against Nathan Zabala in this fashion. He's very close to doing the same here against Finn Noonan, but he's doing a good job of fighting that upper hand. Palm to palm now for Gray.
It's palm to palm. He just needs, if he's going palm to palm, he needs to get that forearm against the back of Noonan so he can apply some leverage. Noonan doing a good job of hand fighting. Deep and under the jaw now. Gray will look to flatten him out.
This is close, Matt. I can tell you right now, there is nothing more Makani Gray would love than to go 2-0 via rear naked choke. But again, Finn Noonan showing some serious heart, not showing any signs of tapping out just yet as the 10-second clapper goes for round 2.
He's done a good job of staying calm and patient here, Noonan. If he can survive the remaining seconds of round number 2, this will see this one evened up, which may just very well.
What has been a great 2 rounds for Makani Gray. Don't count Finn Noonan out just yet. Again, Gray using his strikes to close the distance.
You saw there Noonan planted his feet. He was looking to execute that straight right hand, but it was good head movement from Gray that allowed him to get chest to chest. Noonan spun it around here. There's a high left underhook. Standing very tall, and it's reversed by Gray.
And that is the problem with that high left underhook as well, is that you open yourself up to a reversal like it just happened then.
Knee to the body from Noonan. Just bracing with his feet up against the cage. I'd like to see him change the angle a little bit. He needs to fight the connection between the hands. And now Gray connects the hands. Now he's in a bit more trouble, Noonan. There's a spins him around. This is where you want to see a young fighter start to chain his wrestling together. We see Noonan drop down looking for the double. Maybe now he switches to the single, chaining his attacks together well. High single attempt, unsuccessful.
I'd like to see Noonan actually disengage from that grapple and use that boxing skills that we've heard about. So even at the end of the first round, he had a lot of success as he goes right now with a heavy right hand.
Big right hand from Noonan and a right hand from Makani Gray. They are trading on the inside there, and Gray says, that's enough. I'm going to make it 3 from 3 in takedowns and try and finish this one.
Call him Kyle Nostradamus. He called that. And Mount now. Freeman looking to do some damage halfway through the 3rd round. The clinch round perhaps between these two as the youngster, Makani Gray, in top position. Steps back now into half guard off his own accord. He's very high in that half guard. He sits back down on that bottom leg, just pins that hip to the ground. He can start to do some damage, but content just to control from top position at the moment. Noonan doing all he can to try and build up to a hip, front headlock. Exactly the same way he got up in the second. Needs to get some space now, does Noonan. 1 minute left to play.
Yeah, Gray's all over him with his clinch work, though. He's nice and low on the hips every time, which negates that underhook that Noonan's able to get. And he's able to drag him to the ground again.
And this relentless wrestling from Gray starting to wear on Noonan. He's constantly being required to build up with his hands on the ground. This will really make a good case for Gray in the judge's eyes as this one starts to wear out. Noonan needs separation here, but he's got the wrist trap from the body lock, and he's looking tired now, Kyle.
Yeah, Noonan's doing everything right. Gray's just a little bit ahead of him each time. He's able to get, like I said, get that low body lock, jump on his back as he looks to go for a rear naked choke here.
He'll try and finish it here. He may run out of time. 10 seconds left for Makani Gray to get a finish. Otherwise, this one will go to our judges, Makani Gray and Finn Noonan. Go the distance here in our opening bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this fight 29-28. For your winner via unanimous decision, in the blue corner, Makani Gray.